One of the most popular Qigong sequences is called the 8 Strands of the Brocade. And I thought we could take some time, instead of just running through them and doing them, but take some time and take each one apart just a little bit so that you feel more comfortable when you do start to go through all of the 8 strands. So this week, we're just going to do the first 4 of the 8. So we're going to take the time and just talk about each one of them. Talk about where your posture should be. Talk about where your feet should be. Talk about where you should be looking, so that eventually when you start to do the 8 strands, it's very comfortable for you. 8 strands is a wonderful sequence for stretching and actually getting your body ready for the day. So the first one is 2 hands hold up heaven. And I want you to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. Knees are nice and soft. You're going to lace your fingers together in front like this. And now you're going to lift your hands, and right about here you're going to turn those palms so they go up to the ceiling, and you're going to straighten your arms as much as you can. You really do want them to go up. And now you're going to look up and let your head just drop back, and then bring your head forward, and then you're going to open up and come back. Now, part of when this happens, you want to be able to make sure the shoulders don't shrug up, right? As you come up, it's really easy to let those shoulders come up as well. You want to straighten the arms, but not let the shoulders shrug up. So let's do that again, thinking about letting the hands come up, then turn. And now really try to help your shoulders. If you can't straighten your arms, that's okay. I'd rather have you be like this than to try to straighten like by lifting your shoulders. Now let your head drop and then bring it back and open it up. Now think about the breathing part, breathing in and then as you start to breathe, as you start to open up, breathe out. This is really great for this whole torso area. It's great for letting the spine open up, for opening up the shoulders, really waking up this whole torso area. So that's called 2 hands hold up heaven. The second one is shoot the hawk with the bow. Now the hands are actually kind of important in this shoot the hawk with the bow. We're going to take one hand and we're going to put the fingers as closely together as we can. We're actually going to pull them down. My little finger doesn't work really well, so that one doesn't go down so well. But you don't want to pull your hands back so that the fingers are like that. You want them to actually be straight, and pulling the thumb down as well. You don't want the thumb up, you want it down. Try to keep that wrist nice and straight, and we're going to pull back. So it's really tempting to pull your hand back, but you want to keep the wrist nice and straight. The other hand is going to be, you're going to have 3 fingers down. The index finger is going to be up, the thumb is going to be out, and then you want this to be as 90 degree as possible. Some flexibility might be an issue there, and if you can only get to here, but that's actually part of what you want to work on, is working on that flexibility of that wrist. Okay, so with shoot the hawk with the bow, we start in a standing position. And start with your hands crossed, nice and loose at this point. Then you're going to step out, and I'm not going to do my hands yet. You're going to step out and you're going to lower your body just to where you're comfortable. Lower like this. Now notice that I'm not leaning one way or the other, okay? I just go straight down. Trying to keep my back as straight as possible, trying to keep my shoulders in harmony with my hips. So now as I start here, I'm going to bring my right hand into the bow, holding that bow, okay, and the string of the bow. And then I'm going to have my left hand step out like this. It's going to step, I'm going to step out and lower. Now I look at my index finger. And what I'm not doing is I'm not turning my body this way. I'm not leaning towards that hand. I drop down and then I look at that finger. Now I can open up my hands, step into my right, and now I'm going to go the opposite direction. So that makes my left hand be in this bow, this string position. My right hand is going to come out here, drop, and look at my finger. Now, when we do this and you're doing it in a fluid motion, it's very tempting to lean because you're going this direction. Don't. Again, think about keeping those shoulders down so that they're not up like this. And let this elbow here on the string part of the motion, you don't want it to go behind you like this. You don't want to open up like this. You want it to be in a straight line. So let's do that both sides again. Stepping out, shoot the hawk with the bow, and then look to the front and shoot the hawk with the bow. The next one is separate heaven and earth. Oh, wait a minute. With shoot the hawk with the bow, you can see this kind of opening up of the chest. It's actually really good for getting some space in your lung capacity, opening up that chest. It's actually really good for your shoulders as well. Separate heaven and earth starts with the hands up, the palms up. Again, make sure your knees are soft, that you're not locking. Now this right hand is going to come up and it's going to point to the left. The left hand is going to go down and the fingers are going to point to the front. Now as I press and I stretch through this side of my body, I'm actually pressing through the heel of the palm. Okay, stretching, and then it comes down, both palms come up, and we switch. Now with the left, the fingers are pointing to the right, and the right hand, the fingers are pointing forward. Stretching through this side of your body, opening it up, and now take inventory. Make sure you didn't straighten your knees as you're doing that. So you can breathe in, you can breathe out, you can breathe in, you can breathe out. When you're doing separate heaven and earth, you should feel that stretch through your torso. It's really good for the inside of your body here as you're stretching and opening it up. The fourth one is wise owl glances backwards. And wise owl, instead of starting with the palms up. It starts with the palms down. And the wise owl opens its wings. So you have your thumbs pointing towards each other here. Then you turn the thumbs so they're pointing to the back. And you have your arms straight. So coming in, and there's the opening up. Now the wise owl glances backwards. So we want to turn and look over our left shoulder here. And as I'm turning and looking, I'm not turning my body, right? My body stays straight towards the mirror, and I turn and look. And then I come back, and then I open up, turn, and come back. So now you can breathe in as you open up. You can breathe out as you come back. Or you can breathe out as you open up and breathe in as you come back. It's either way, whatever feels comfortable for you. Again, make sure those knees are soft. So let's just do those first 4. Practice a little bit with it so that you start to feel a comfort level of what feels good to your body, because that's really what this Qigong sequence is about, is helping your body be the best it can be. So 2 hands, hold up heaven. Remember, they turn, and don't let the shoulders shrug. Drop, let your head drop, and then come forward and open it up. Let's do it again. 2 hands, hold up heaven. 1 more. Good. Now, bringing your feet together, stepping out right, shoot the hawk with the bow. Coming together, stepping out, shoot the hawk with the bow. Let's do it both sides. Remember to try to keep that wrist as 90 degrees as possible. Good. Then coming together, palms up. Separate heaven and earth. Remember, try to keep those shoulders down as much as you can. And then wise owl glances backwards. Getting a good stretch to that neck. Both sides. And good. So that's just the first 4. Practice that, and then we'll get to the last 4 in the second part. Enjoy.